If you are struggling with your housekeeping, I want you to know that you are in the right place. Today we have a daily focus of the kitchen and the pantry, and really this method is tailored to you, the lady of the house. And whatever season of life you're in, whatever size home you're in, it doesn't matter. If this is an area that maybe you struggle with, especially when it comes to deep cleaning your kitchen, then I hope that this helps you feel as if you don't need to be so overwhelmed with all of the housekeeping within your home. I love breaking things down into bite-sized pieces because our homes can just take over our lives if we allow them to, with all the cleaning that needs to be done, with all of the organizing and the decluttering, things like that. So that's one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about today when it comes to the daily focus of the kitchen and the pantry. Today I focused on wiping down a few of my cabinets, and these are the deep cleaning tasks, not just the doing of dishes, not just the wiping down the countertops. We're talking about some deep cleaning items here. And I did a little bit of a declutter of my pantry, which was definitely necessary, and then also just wiping down different areas of the cabinets as well as my refrigerator, because that's a space that it just seems it always needs to be done. And we also, within the Lady of the House method, also have something called the everyday. And these are this is a list of 6 items that you would focus on every day, and part of those would be cleaning the kitchen, but that's more of the surface level items that you would be doing. Now, I'm not saying that when you're in the kitchen, cleaning the kitchen, that you can't focus on one item every day as well, just to do a little bit of a deep clean since you're already there. That's something that I do from time to time as well. But the other thing is, whatever daily focus you're on, just know that, say if your energy level is pretty low, you're not feeling up to doing, like, I don't know, the oven, cleaning out the oven, maybe it needs to be done. It's okay. You know, that's something that Wednesday comes around every single week. And that's something that if you need to put something off like that for another week, you can revisit it then, and then you will know that, you know, okay, I put this off last week. I was having a pretty low energy day, but today I'm feeling full of energy. There are a few things that I can do on that list. And so that's what I hope to encourage you in today, is that even if you don't get to the 1 or 2 deep cleaning tasks one week, it's going to come by again, and you can focus on that then. But truly look around and see what items or what little tasks can you do today to deep clean your kitchen, and just focus on one thing if that's all you have the energy for. Doing it this way ensures that you really don't have a really big long list of things to complete when spring cleaning comes around, because you're focusing on these spaces all throughout the year. And handling them in this way is so much easier, in my opinion. And it's just so rewarding. You feel good knowing that, oh yeah, you already handled that, you know, just a few weeks ago. It's not that big of a deal.
Today's daily focus area is the kitchen and pantry. This is the space that sees the most activity in the home, day in and day out. Because of that, it's already getting cleaned as part of the everyday portion of the Lady of the House method. Dishes are washed, counters are wiped, things are tidied. But Wednesday is the day we give it a little extra attention. It doesn't need the same level of deep cleaning as some other rooms, but it does need regular care to stay a place we enjoy working in. One thing that has helped me tremendously is thinking about small, extra cleaning tasks I can do while I'm already in the kitchen during the week. Maybe I wipe out the fridge and organize it before grocery shopping. Maybe I save that job for Wednesday if Thursday is my errand day. Some examples of extra deep clean touches can be wiping down cabinet fronts, cleaning the vent hood or the stove's filter screen, scrubbing the baseboards, wiping out the microwave, or giving the pantry shelves a quick dust and tidy. The beauty of having a weekly focus day is that you know if you don't get to it this week, you'll get another chance next week. There's no falling behind. And here's something I want to say, because it's important. Low energy days are inevitable. Life is full of them. You won't have the same level of energy every day, and that's okay. The method can be adapted to match where you're at without guilt. Just this past week, I had a couple of those slower days. I was gentle with myself. I got the essentials done, and I left the rest to when I felt more like myself. I want you to give yourself that same grace. If today is one of those lower energy days for you, maybe your Wednesday focus is simply making sure the dishes are done and the counters are clean. And that's enough. When your energy returns, you can add in the extra touches. The goal is to keep the kitchen a space you can walk into and start cooking without feeling weighed down by clutter or mess, and to do it in a way that works for your life this week.
Welcome to Inspired by Mickey. Today's episode, Walking Lady.